Hey guys, welcome back to Professional Weekends YouTube channel. Today we're here aboard Margaritaville at Sea Paradise, and today we are staying in cabin 6013, and we're going to give you a full tour, so make sure you stick around, check it out, hit that subscribe button, and let's go.
Let's go. Alright guys, here we go. Alright, so we'll walk all the way through and then work our way back. So we are still in port. It is just after 3 o'clock. So hopefully the sailaway is going to happen pretty soon. But going from the porthole here, we have the porthole and we have a very nice little shade thing here. So you can draw that. Nothing but the breeze. We have a TV, which was on, and it was replaying the muster station thing. Over here, there's like this little table area, a little cubby section, a little side table right there. I'm gonna call this a queen size bed. I'll call it a queen size bed. You can see the parrots. That's kind of cool. Between the bed is the actual light switches, so we'll go around and press those here in a second. But panning over to my left here, we have a phone by the bed because it's, of course it is. What is it, 2023? Yeah, there's still phones by the bed, I guess. Now here is an actual trundle, or I guess a Murphy bed. You have to ask somebody to come in and open it for you, but you can have a third bed here. Over this way we have a vanity set up here, remote, tissues, and then we have a little bench. Heading over this way, we have a little beverage station, $4.95 for a bottle of water, which is outrageous if you ask me, and then $30 bucks for a bottle of wine. We do have a fridge, if that's your thing. So from the fridge, we do have some drawers here, a little cubby hole, and where all our life jackets are, and the safe. And here, we have a hairdryer and a Bible, and just empty drawers that are just way down. So from here, we do have a full closet, plenty of space up top. We have some hangers in there, some robes, plenty of space for luggage. And then on this side, you have more drawers, but I can't keep that open because I think our luggage is in the way. I will say what's pretty quirky about this is the thermostat is way up here. I'm 5'4" and I can just reach it. But the main switch is all the way down here, which is kind of interesting. So from the front door, painting over to the right, we have a sliding door for the bathroom. And then once we're in the bathroom, we've got a shower, which is, pretty basic, but some storage in the shower, which is kind of nice. Got the commode, the hook up here, full length mirror, no. Then we have a full vanity. And there's some storage underneath here. I think these are cabinets. So there you go. So now that the lights are all on, there we go. So I would say it's a decent sized room. Not a lot of thrills and chills in here, but I don't actually see any US plugs. So if we find any, I will let you guys know where I see them, because I don't see them by the bed. And I don't see them. Yeah, I don't see any US plugs. Well, hopefully I can charge my stuff. So yeah, that's the room tour.
All right guys, and as far as price goes for this cabin, we got this on a deal. They have deals all the time. This was $79 per person plus a free upgrade to the Oceanview Suite. And then we paid another $45 for both of us to have Wi-Fi. So that brings the total to $203. They tacked on another $188 worth of taxes and fees. So our total cost for this cruise was $392. That's before parking and shore excursions. So we paid another $52 to park, and our shore excursions were another $160. So all in, we're taking a 2-day cruise for 2 people, food and everything included. We're about $550. So if you look out for deals, you can find deals like we did here with $79 per person with a free upgrade, or other times they'll have sailings for $99, buy one get one free. So really the prices aren't too bad, and you get
You get what you get and you don't complain.
Yeah, you get what you get and don't complain. You get what you pay for. All right, guys, so here are your pro tips for your cabin on Margaritaville of the Seas. I'd say number one is make sure that you have the proper charging equipment and power cords. There's only one US plug in this entire cabin, and so there are a couple things that I would tell you that you would absolutely need. One of those is a super long USB cable. This one's about 15 feet long, and I tell you, I needed every foot of that to reach from where the plug is by the vanity all the way over to the other side of the bed so I could charge my phone at night. And on top of that, if you want extra plugs, there are 3 European style outlets in this room, so I would make sure that you bring a European style adapter. Just keep in mind that this one does not convert voltage, so you'll need to use that in combination with a smart plug like you have for your cell phone that can take 240 volts. Make sure you read on the side there to make sure that it is capable of accepting 240 volts, otherwise you can fry your electronic equipment. Pro tip number 2 is if you are tall and you have the side of the bed near the window, watch out for this TV in the middle of the night because it is dark in here, the TV's dark, and I tell you what, you can easily run into it, smack your head into it in the middle of the night, and that's not going to feel good, and it's going to wake you up when you're trying to get to the bathroom, so watch out for that TV. And pro tip number 3 is definitely recommend choosing a cabin towards the back of the ship because that's where the restaurants are going to be, and if you're like us and you didn't purchase a drink package or anything like that, that's where you're most easily going to be able to get some water or anything else. There's a couple times we wanted to fill up our water bottles. We had to basically walk the entire length of the ship to go all the way down to the buffet to fill up our water bottles, just to walk all the way back. So I definitely recommend trying to get a cabin closer to the back of the ship so you can limit some of those steps. And also, bonus pro tip, if your spouse likes to sleep in, you want to bring them breakfast in bed, I recommend get 2 plates, put your food on one plate, take another plate, sit it on top, and then you can kind of more easily stack plates. I was able to carry both of our breakfasts back all the entire length of the ship all by myself. And alongside of that, this shelf here next to the window makes a great place to sit down and eat your breakfast in the morning. You can put your breakfast there on the shelf, sit on the bed, look out the port view window, and it's a great way to eat breakfast in bed. That's going to do it for us today. Remember to hit that subscribe button because that's super important. We'd really appreciate it. And with that being said, we're out of here and we'll see you next weekend. And our shore excursions with another $180. No, 100. And on top of that, I'd say if you want extra extra plugs, there are 2 European style outlets in this. Actually, I think there's 3.
There's a couple to say a couple.
There's 3. Okay. So here's Christine with your pro tips.
I don't have any pro tips.